Hi guys, let's take a look at some examples just to refresh our memories about finding the equation of a straight line. So what you need to remember is that to find the equation of a line, all you need are two things. You need the gradient and you need a point that's on the line. This first example, I have that. I know here that the gradient is 4, and I know that the y-intercept actually here is 2. So I have a gradient, I have a point, but because I have the y-intercept, I can just use the equation y is equal to mx plus c, which is the general straight line equation, and sub in the gradient of 4 and the y-intercept of 2. So that will just give me y is equal to 4x plus 2. Okay? In the second example, again, I have the gradient and I have a point. But the difference is this point here is not on the y-axis. It's not a y-intercept. So in order to find the equation of this line, what I need to do is use the formula to build the equation, which is y minus b is equal to m bracket x minus a. So my minus 3 is my value for m, but since it's not on the y-axis, it's not the y-intercept, what I need to do is sub the 0.47, and I'm going to say that a is the value 4 and b is the value of 7. So all I need to do here is put these points into the equation. So I get y minus 7 is equal to minus 3 bracket x minus 4. Run the minus 3 through the bracket. So I get y minus 7 is equal to minus 3x plus 12. Take the minus 7 across, change side, change sign. So I get y is equal to minus 3x plus 12 plus 7. So simplify it all together. So we get y is equal to minus 3x plus 19. Okay. The third example, this time I don't know the gradient. So in order to find the equation of a line, I have to remember that I need the gradient and I need a point. Well, I have a point. In fact, I've got 2 points. I can either use the point 10.7 or the point 7.2. It doesn't matter which one I use. But the thing is, I need to find the gradient first. And to find the gradient when I have 2 points, all I need to do here is use the formula m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's label our points here. So I'll say that this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So let's put our values in. So I'm going to get m is equal to 2 take away 7 over 7 take away 10. Let's simplify this down. 2 take away 7 gives me minus 5 over 7 take away 10, which is minus 3. So minus 5 over minus 3 is just going to give us positive 5/3. So my gradient is 5/3. I've got a point, so I can use any point, like I said, use the builder equation, y minus b is equal to m bracket x minus a. So let me call, let's use 7.2. So that'll be the value of a, that'll be the value of b. So I get y minus 2 is equal to 5/3 bracket x minus 7. Now what I've got here, I must simplify this down further. I could go ahead and run the 5/3 through the bracket and multiply. But when I do that, I'm going to get some horrible fractions. So what I suggest we do at this stage, if you're ever thinking about multiplying a dodgy fraction through a bracket, don't do that. Get rid of your fraction first. Multiply everything by the denominator. So let's multiply everything here by 3. So that will give me 3y minus 6 is equal to 5 bracket x minus 7. So to make sure my equation is balanced, I must always multiply both sides by the same number. I multiplied the y to get 3y, the minus 2 to get minus 6, and because the 5 thirds is multiplying the x minus 7, I can just multiply by the 3, and I'm just left with 5 multiplying the x minus 7. Now I've got a whole number that I can run through the bracket. So I get 3y minus 6 is equal to 5x minus 35. Take the minus 6 across. So I get 3y is equal to 5x minus 35 plus 6 will give me minus 29. And now I can divide everything by 3. So if I divide everything by 3, make sure I do the same to both sides. I get y is equal to 5 thirds x, which is a gradient. Take away 29 divided by 3 will not be a nice number, so let's just leave it as a fraction. We just leave it as 29 over 3. And that is my equation. Okay? What I would like the teacher in the class to do now is to pause the video and let the pupils attempt these questions 6, 7 and 11. So these are just very similar to the examples that I've just went through. So if you pause the video, then at the end of the lesson, if you can play the video again, and it will then just move on to the answers. And I'll show the answers now.